What's going on, guys? It's Wednesday after treatment, and I just wanted to check in and make this video about my kind of recovery after my second round. I'm not sure if you can see me that well. It's a bit better. So you might be able to hear the rain out there, and I've just shown you, but it's a bloody miserable day, and I think that sums up how I'm feeling at the minute. For some reason, this second treatment has made me feel so depressed and like down in the dumps. I'm like a happy-go-lucky person. Well, I like to think I am. I like to think I'm quite positive about everything, quite kind of, you know, upbeat. But for some reason, this one has just properly got to me, really got to me. Not necessarily in a... I'm not scared about the treatment. It's not that that's making me feel down. It's everything else, every little thing, like the weather, just kind of not being able to work. And I think that's rubbing off on how much energy I've got. And yeah, I've just got to really make sure that... I think the rain stopped. Yes. I think I just got to make sure that I'm keeping myself busy, like walking in and out of town to meet Asha from work and stuff. Things that are going to keep me busy but not drain my energy. So that's my main focus at the minute, and hopefully I'll be back at work soon and, you know, working as much as I can. I'm going to keep vlogging, I'm going to keep editing videos for you guys. My last one of the cycle was up and it went really well. The day went really well. Felt down on that day actually, which is interesting because maybe I was feeling down going into the treatment, which just made me feel worse coming out the other side of it. But we had a really smashing weekend. Saw some like great friends, spent some time on the Sunday. We just chilled out, had a barbecue with each other. Got a lot of stress going on at the minute, so it's important we do things like that. I say it all the time, but it's important you really make time to... You invest time in your partner because you're both going through it. If not, you know, one of you more than the other, and you've always got to remember that you need to be there for each other. Anyway, guys, something I want to talk about is everyone emailing me, messaging me, and thank you so much. I know the last video I put up was, well, the one before the last, I spoke about getting insurance, and like so many people have messaged me with tips, some advice, things that I could try. Girl I went to school with who moved to Australia suggested, you know, going to Australia instead of the other place that we want to go, because they have kind of a health setup, a health support system out there that kind of run with the NHS. I'm not sure if anyone else has heard about that. So yeah, really appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Every single one of you that's messaged me, you know, like, love you lots, love you so much. So thank you.
Flat out jacked. An obvious drug user means she is at least 2.3 points with is that estimation. Inspires a lot of women, just like 0.9 points below that.
So I'm walking into town, and I think I say it time and time again, and I hate being repetitive for you guys, but walking is the most anti-depressing thing I could suggest. This time last week, all of that was busy as, and now rainy and deserted. What's going on, guys? So we're back from town and we're just about to have some lunch. I've got 100 grams of basmati rice and some tuna steak in it. Some mayo, so we're just going to have this and then we're going to pop and swap the cars. So the weather has chewed up a lot, which is good. Making me feel a bit better about life. It's amazing how much the weather like changes your mood. So literally we're heading into Herne Bay and then going back home and just chilling for the evening. Like last night, we dropped off about, was it 9:30 last night? Yeah, I was asleep at like 7. I actually went to sleep really early and I went downstairs, had a snack, chilled out for a bit as usual. I always falls asleep and I'm like, I'm hungry. Yeah, when I first met Aisha,
You used to go to bed at like 9:30. You used to tell me I couldn't come round.
we would like, you know, as you do, like text of a night and stuff, and Aisha would be like, I can come round if you want. And
No,
it was like,
it wasn't like
it
that.
was like,
That sounds really bad.
okay, well, like whatever. It was like 8:30, and I'd be like, oh, I need to be in bed by 9. Every night, I was like, I'd have. This was my dad. Wake up, go to the gym, have breakfast at 8 o'clock without any wherever I was. And then I'd come back home, chill out through 12 o'clock, and then go back to the gym and do weights at 2, and then go to work, which was usually about 4ish. It was just kind of a late afternoon, evening shift. Then I'd be home. I'd have my dinner at 6 o'clock on the dot. If I didn't have my dinner at 6 o'clock, I'd murdered someone. Like, if it was past 6, it was so bad. And then I'd have a snack at 9. So I'd dinner at 6 and then a snack at 9, and then I'd be in bed. I'd be asleep after 9. That was it.
What's the one thing you think you've learned about yourself in terms of nutrition?
One thing I've learned about myself in terms of nutrition is being more flexible helps my body grow. Eating more fats is not going to make me fat, and the odd treat is really beneficial in my brain, because like the odd, I used to binge and
I
binge.
never understood that.
So I used to have a Saturday binge day where I would eat absolutely whatever I could get my hands on and eat it as quickly as I could. Sweets, chocolate, bread, blocks of cheese, just to kind of get it out of my system, right? So that was my day. And I must have consumed about 8,000 calories that day, like, plus, minimum 5,000. And then I used to go out and get drunk and then come home and eat more. And now having a little bit of something is so key to someone's mental state, because you don't miss it because you're having a tiny bit. When actually you're having a tiny bit every day and you're saving yourself thousands of calories, and you're not damaging your insides by filling yourself up with sugar and fat in one go.
I take credit.
Yeah, I totally give Aisha that credit. It took a while for me to get there, didn't it?
Yeah.
We went
I
through.
just don't understand that. I don't understand how that's healthy for your mental state to eat and gan it that much.
So now what I do is I do refeed. So like if I'm feeling really weak, say on a Thursday and Friday when I do spin, on a Saturday I'll have a refeed day, which would be a bit more carbs to, you know, fill up the glycogen in my muscles because they're depleted. And that's really beneficial as well for your kind of hormones in your body. You know, this is not all about mental stability, it's about hormone changes as well, and waking your body back up so it doesn't adapt too much to low carb diets. And that's another thing I've learned, is don't go strictly low carb, for me anyway.
How do people learn that about themselves?
Time and almost forcing yourself to try something new. It's hard, man. I was so stuck in this bubble of clean eating at these times every day. I was so boring, unbelievably boring, and it's taken me years. I've been training since I was 16. I've been trying to eat well since I was 16. I'm now 22. That's 6 years, and I'm still learning. Anyway, next clip in a bit, guys. Imagine she come out. That's Pierre, our neighbour. What a legend. Oh, look at that, Nando's chicken. So Aisha has cooked Nando's chicken for me because she's a babe. We've just been chilling out all day, really, just recouping. It's been nice. And look at this giant salad she's made. Yeah, so this video is just like kind of part of my recovery all week, just seeing how I get on and things. And obviously today we spoke about body power coming up and things that we learn along the way. And this is just an example of, like, I've restricted my calories more today, and then I have a bigger meal in the evening. Just a way of being flexible. And it's really nice to have the option to eat different things, not just the same old thing every day. was one of those workouts where it just so hard. What's going on, guys? Back from the gym and trained back. I was meant to do a bit of biceps, but I didn't really get around to it. Ended up chatting a bit too much. So I'm going to enjoy this, chill with Aish, and we're back at work today. What's going on, guys? I'm back from work and pretty calm shift, really. Nice to be back at work, nice to see people, just to do something rather than just sit around and lounge about and feel sorry for myself. I'm going to cook up some chicken and make some salad, and I'm going to chill out for the evening, make sure my videos are processing, make sure they're uploading, do everything, and start packing for the weekend, really. So Body Power, we're leaving really early on Saturday morning, picking the girls up at like 5:20 maybe, something like that. It's like the fitness version of Christmas, and you always get to meet like loads of people, like you know, that you idolise, that you look up to, that you learn from, and that's what I'm looking forward to. And you know what, most of all for me, it's an achievement, like being able to be there, because you just never know what the next year's going to bring when you got this kind of illness. So yeah, just being able to go is a massive deal for me, right? You know, being well enough to go mid-treatment, second cycle's just happened. We're going to make it happen. Might have to take a few more stops along the way, but we'll do it. We'll get through it, and we'll get to have fun along the way. Anyway, let's cook. So I've got a little bit more chicken tonight because I'm super hungry. 250 grams there, and then a giant mammoth salad with one of these little buttes and a little bit of mayo and Tommy K on the top. Obviously lighter than light and 50% less sugar. So what's going on, guys? It is 10 o'clock at night, it's Thursday night, and I just wanted to round up this video talking a bit about my recovery, how I'm feeling. I've had a good day today. I still feel a bit down, a bit worried about everything going on, but I think that's part of me being tired as well, with, you know, just the daily tasks. Everything's a bit more strenuous, even when I don't have a really busy day. Had a good dinner. Just finished off making the thumbnail for my last video, which was about the protein bars, which people have requested about. So it's good to do a video that you requested. And this one is just a general vlog. I know it's very kind of following me around and stuff. But I'm back in the gym, which I feel good about. Back training. But I'm not going as hard as what I would have. So you saw earlier me just doing... I'm just rolling through the motions rather than going to failure on every set. I can't afford to go to failure on every set at the minute, because it would just drain my body of glycogen and I'd feel so much more weak than I do already. Side effects, haven't had the swollen leg this time, which is great, because that made me feel really, you know, a bit conscious about my body. So positives. The only negatives I have is this kind of emotional side of it, which is probably the toughest I've had to cope with so far in terms of battle. You know, it's a constant battle to stay positive and get through it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to finish off this video now. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please stay tuned, follow me along. My next video will be following me through Body Power, which is awesome. I know these last few videos have been a bit down in the dumps, but I'm sure I will pick them up, because naturally I'm a happy-go-lucky person. So this is not me. This is not the normal me that you're seeing right now. We'll get through it with your help. Please keep supporting. Thank you so much, everyone around me and everyone who's watching these. Love you lots. See you in the next video. Bye, guys.